Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. The lights are on. It's half pipe time. Yeah, we've got an hour of night practice ahead of Saturday night's final, where the best are going to go toe-to-toe in the men's and women's finals. This is the world's biggest half pipe, and it promises to be an absolute belter. A little bit of snow forecast, but I had a chat with Jeremy Carpenter, the guy who shapes it, and he said because this is one of the steepest pipes in the world, there's speed to burn, so you don't actually need to worry about a little bit of snow in the bottom. Now we're coming indoors. This is my lounge. Check it out. Perfect for indoor-outdoor flow. They're mountain Crocs, like sleeping bags for your feet, but less cool. Okay, let's go downstairs. It's a bit like Hansel out of Zoolander's house in here. I've got a couple of guests in with me. I say a couple of hundred maybe. We've got some wine and some first aid going down. More about that later on. But if you're just joining us, you don't know what this is the LAAX Open live show. We're on LAAXOPEN/live. All shows can be found as a backlog, but we've got 4 going down. We're in the bridge tonight. Hey everyone, say hello. You're live now on LAAXOPEN.com. Yay! It's all my guests. We're treating them to some wonderful local wines, and I've got some good artisan breads and some strong cheese, always necessary for a good social. We had half-pipe semi-finals go down today. Absolutely off the chart. Without Chloe Kim here, it means that in the women's, the field is wide open. Querot Castellet duking it out with the 2 Chinese. I've got to get the pronunciation right here. I got taught it today. Sai Zhuotong and Jiao Yu Liu. Very, very impressive. Now, here's my radio. Down at the half pipe, getting all of the intel that we need is Jenny Jones. Let's see if she can hear us. Maverick calling goose, Maverick calling goose.
I hear you, but I think you'll find that I am Maverick and you are Goose.
Sorry,
yes?
Jenny, you're breaking up there. I can't hear what you're saying.
Anyway, hi, I'm here at the wonderful, absolutely mint condition looking LAAX halfpipe, and everyone's getting their training going. It's about over 200 meters long, 7 meters high. It's incredible, and we are going to see some awesome riding over the next couple of days. And training up here tonight, I've got with me the absolute Swiss legend that we have is Pat Bergner. How are you, Pat?
I'm doing very well, thank you so much. It's a beautiful day, beautiful evening.
How did your semi-finals go earlier today?
Very good. I'm stoked. I qualified, so keep the the machine rolling till Saturday, and I'm super stoked. It's always because it's the night finals are like the highlight of the event, so you want to make sure to be on it. So I'm stoked I made it, and yeah, it's beautiful. Now we're testing the pipe. It's just amazing. Good light. Just enjoy the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen.
Oh, getting all romantic on me there, Pat.
Yes, always romantic.
What's it actually like riding at night in comparison to the day? Like, is it something you like?
I love it. It's just like a little different because it's colder, and you feel weird because there's so much light. Everything is just perfect and bright, and sometimes it's quite disturbing. That's why we're testing today, just trying to get used to the light and just figure out what you have to be careful of, and yeah.
So you almost like gain a focus more on the pipe itself.
Yeah, you do. Like you see so well, and I think it's gonna snow a little bit on Saturday, which is gonna make everything really beautiful. And I love it when it snows and there's light like that. It's just it's the best.
What are you thinking? You're gonna change up your run for the finals, or what's happening in the practice?
Yeah, I'm gonna add a couple flips and then make it to the podium. That's the plan.
Yes, he's going to make it to the podium. I like the sound of that. Yeah. You were saying earlier, the first time you ever came here was when you were 14 years old, wasn't it?
Yeah, I made my first final when I was 14. Actually, the first time when I was 13. Oh, look at Jan. Wow, beautiful.
Who was that?
Yeah, Jan.
What was that? What just went down?
My teammate. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I actually have to go right now. It's so beautiful. But yeah, first time I was 13, 14, first finals. And since then, I've been coming every year when I was not injured. And then, yeah, it's every year huge pleasure to come because they also change things up. Every year it's different. We have night finals. A couple of years back, we didn't have it. And the course slopestyle is really different. And it's like a festival. They have music going, and it's just amazing to be here.
Amazing. Thank you so much for talking to us, Pat. Let you get back out there onto that, onto that amazing half pipe. Come in, Goose. Come in, Goose.
Maverick, we agreed this earlier. I am Maverick. Thank you very much for that, Jenny. That was very interesting with that.
Cheers. See you later.
Okay, well, I'm sure that argument will rage for a long time. As you can see, just in case anything goes wrong down there, I've got some Swiss first aid. You want to take a closer look in here? Look at that bad boy. Some artisan bread, some lovely dried meat, and of course some strong mountain cheese. While I enjoy the first aid, I'm going to leave you, if you can't remember, with all of the highlights from the 2019 halfpipe finals. First time they've been under lights. It was spectacular.
Who can witness this? I am close to divine. So the moment is mine, need an omen or sign. To all the squares that ask around, we getting it. My skills pay me. Trying to get a million, baby, with an adopted flow that God gave me. Tell whoever burns every spot is temporary till I take it, it's mine. I'm selfish. Yo, will tell Miss I'm on my wealth tip. So when we cash out soon, I'm just invested. No, yes, man. I've been a legend since before mom and dad had me and was best friends. I chew through comp, don't test them. I chew on tracks, cause after that I bless them. I just do what I do. You see me? I just do what I do. I just do what I do. I don't know about you. I just do what I do. Check. I just do what I do. See me? I just do what I do. Feel me? I just do what I do. I don't know about you. I just do what I do. Listen to this rhyming exhibition. I'm something you ain't seen, like an honest politician. This ain't just head hitting. A lot of pinch nerves on necks are caused by bars that bless spitting. Wait, don't hate, I just move how I move. I can't describe what it is, I just do what I do. I am better than any rapper from here to wherever, and my legacy will harass my offsprings forever. I flow and write better than any, I'm the hottest, and trust me, that's not being conceited, that's being modest. I'm being honest, pop up my collar, school of hard knocks, I graduated with honors.
First night final here at LAAX was really impressive. I mean, there's something about being under the lights that is, for us as riders, is quite special. It puts a little bit of extra energy and a little bit more atmosphere, and the fans and the crowd and everyone really enjoys it. And it's a much more of a show. So once those lights go on, I'm sure it'll be a great display of snowboarding, and yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
The night riding, it definitely takes a second to get used to, you know, but I think you have that little space of time for practice, and you can kind of get used to the lights and whatnot and the darkness. So yeah, man, it's super fun. I like riding at night. It's just a different vibe. You know, most snowboard contests are during the day, so it's cool to change it up. You know, it kind of reminds me of X Games. They do that at night too, so it's awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, it's a tough act to follow with a final that spectacular in both the men's and women's side, but I'm pretty confident that this year can deliver. Sat next to me on the couch, though, I have one of Michigan's finest, Zoe Calapas.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Welcome to the LAAX Open. I'm convinced there's something in the water in Michigan that creates good snowboarders.
Yeah, there might be.
Run me through the list. Who's from Michigan on the US team?
You have Kyle Mack, he does slopestyle, and then Carly Shore, she used to be slopestyle, but she retired. There's a lot of other good riders that come out of there as well.
We're getting a nice Michigan theme on LAAX Open Live as well. Carl was on last night.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was pretty entertaining actually, because he did you watch slopestyle?
I did.
Yeah, where he'd had the improvised switchback 12 that became a 10.
Yeah.
So. What do you make of the finals last year?
The finals were insane. The level of riding is just so intense, and especially at a night final, I think it's cool to give everyone that has a 9-to-5 job the ability to come up and just watch everyone shred. So I think it's really cool.
It was that battle that's developing this year as well between Yuto Totsuka and Scotty Jones is just
it's
wild.
They're wild. They push it so much, and they're both so talented. It's so fun to watch.
Okay, from the women's side of things, it's opened right up because there's no Chloe Kim this year.
Right, yeah, she took a year to go to Princeton, and so she's like really enjoying college, and hopefully we'll see her back next season.
What was it? You know her pretty well, don't you?
Yeah, we both were on the team together, so we rode together since we've been so young.
What do you think was behind the decision?
Not sure. I think it was just good timing. Just after the Olympics, she had like amazing few seasons, and I think it's good for her to get a break and go to school and experience that life, and then be able to come back refreshed and really excited to ride.
It struck me that she'd won nearly everything that there was to win.
Everything she entered, I'm sure she won. Yeah.
And what does that do to the field now for you guys?
I think, well, it definitely opens up a spot, but it also, like, the girls today, if you watch women's halfpipe semifinals, were sending, there was like some 9s, and I saw a lot of girls doing 10s during practice, so I think that, yeah, girls are just really pushing it lately, and it's cool to see, and I think Chloe kind of was at the front end of that and just pushing everyone, so it's cool.
It's the old adage, isn't it, when you talk to anyone about pipe, that the hardest trick is to go big.
Yeah.
And I think in the women's semi-finals, there were not just big straight airs, but there were some really big 9s. I think it was Ruki, was it?
Ruki, yeah.
She sent that 9
she's
on
crazy.
The first hit.
She's sick, yeah. And the pipe is just so good here. Jeremy does such a good job that, especially this morning, it was so hard and icy. It was just really easy to just kind of send it, which is cool.
That was the thing. Everyone up on the pipe today was. I heard Taylor Gold just yelling in ecstasy after his run.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's just such a good feeling, and just a lot of times everyone has the tricks, but it's kind of hard to come across a good competition pipe where everyone can do their best stuff. And I think that Jeremy really does a great job cutting here, so everyone can do everything they've practiced, and like, it's really cool.
Okay, mixed fortunes for the American team especially.
Yeah.
2 massive scouts in Chase Josie and Jake Pace not making finals. That's crazy.
I think it is crazy. It's wild because Chase had such a technical run and Jake was going huge, so I think the judges were just looking for something else today, but I think they both should have been in there.
I didn't see Jake's run trick for trick. I saw the replays, but Chase's I watched and was really surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. The radio's back.
Oh, wow.
One question, you didn't make it and Maddie Mastro didn't make it.
Yeah, I ended up 9th, and Maddie fell both runs, so kind of a bummer, but I'm happy that I just was able to land top 10, and I put on a good run that I'm happy on, so can't control the judging or anything else, so yeah, I'm happy.
That's it, you're up against yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, stay with us. I'm going to talk to you again a little bit later. Right now, though, we're going to head back down to the pipe and see what Goose is up to. Maverick for Goose. Loud and clear, Jones. What's going on down there?
Well, actually, are you talking to the radio or are we talking in the mic right now?
Have yourself some first aid.
Oh, wow.
No,
I think I'm going for the mic.
I've tried most of them now.
Do you know what? The atmosphere is really mellow here. It's actually really lovely. Like Pat was saying, it's almost, sort of therapeutic. I've got with me, got someone. We've got you coming through. Seen some awesome practice runs going down already. And we're just waiting for some riders to come up now to have a little chat to them. I'm hoping we might get Scotty James, but the old tow rope's taking a little bit of time. Yep. Should we have a look? We've got some of the guys dropping in over here. Oh, the ladies. So if you can hear, it's actually really quite icy at the top there, but so far everyone said the conditions are really nice, which is also... Oh, here we go, off we got. Yes, I got him. You! Scotty, straight in.
Oh, wow.
No, reigning champ, we've got you here. Thanks for coming to chat to us. You're live on the Facebook, say hi.
Hi, guys.
I saw you drop in today in your semi-finals, first run, stomped it, got it done. You were the first person to drop and landed everything perfectly. I mean, how does it feel to be back in LAAX?
Yeah, it's amazing to be back in LAAX. It's I would say it's up there with one of my favorite events of the year. It's always an amazing half pipe, good atmosphere, and now it's under the lights. It always makes it a bit more of a spectacle and exciting for us riders to be a part of that. And yeah, today went great, and yeah, just feeling good.
Because I remember you've actually used to come here when you were probably shorter than me. Am I right?
Yeah, when you were competing, I remember. I was about 13, was my first time here in 2008, I believe. So yeah, good memories from LAAX.
Oh, Good memories. So you're obviously reigning champ. Would you like to defend that title?
Of course, yes, I would love to defend my title from last year, and yeah, I'm just going to go and enjoy everything that LAAX has to offer, and it's going to be a really good night, and it's going to be an exciting event. So,
Am I allowed to be a bit cheeky and bring up the eight times now? 8. You have not been beaten in 8 half-pipe competitions.
no pressure, right?
No, it should be a good feeling, isn't it? A good feeling?
It's an amazing feeling, and you know, it is. This would be number 9, and I just go in, and you would understand. Obviously, we work so hard to be here, and I absolutely love snowboard. I love competing, and I get to show everyone what I work hard for, and that's what I got to focus on, and let the rest just happen. So.
Yes, Scotty. Okay, one other thing. How special is it to ride at night time like this? 'Cause it's quite different.
It is. It's very different. It's quite exciting. It's something different. The vision's a little bit different, so that's why we're out here practicing tonight to get a good idea of what Saturday is going to be like. And there's something about it. I mean, you feel like you're in an arena, and the people are there, and so it's very cool. And I'm looking forward to Saturday.
Looking forward to putting on a spectacle for everyone that comes along.
I'll do my best.
I'm sure you will, Scotty. Awesome to talk to you, and I will let you get back in that half pipe.
Awesome. Thanks. See ya.
Okay, we're radioing back in. Back into Maverick. No, I'm Maverick. Back into Goose. Back into Goose. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Goose. You definitely got it right that time. The mistake was the right way round. So Maverick here, and I've got a new guest with me as well. The man the US team calls Chabla. Chase Blackwell. Where does the nickname come from?
You know, my coaches gave it to me because there's a couple Chases on the team, so we can't just call each other Chase, and everyone can't just be like tossing out Chases all the time. So they call me Chabla just because it's like the first 3 letters of my first name and the first 3 letters of my last name. And then we call Chase Josie Chief, just because, I don't know, he's the chief. Chief of the team.
Okay, who else is there? But if 2 of you have got nicknames, I bet all of you have.
Yeah, we got J-Dog, which is Jason Wool. That's kind of one that I've been calling him for a long time, so it's like one of my favorites.
And those cheers came down heavily today when he made it into finals.
Oh yeah, big time. And then we got Raiwa, which is the coaches gave to Ryan Walkendorfer. Toby, I don't think he really has a nickname. But then there's JPay, of course, that's like his rapper nickname. So like, yeah, we kind of all got little nicknames, and it's fun.
I see a theme developing. You've just taken the first syllable of everyone's name.
Yeah, basically. It's pretty easy.
Okay, so I'd be Ella. I quite like that. And then Zoka.
Yeah.
That's quite a good one, actually.
Zoka?
Zoka.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I like
Zoka.
it. I like it.
What are the rest of the girls' names? Have you got nicknames in the girls' team?
No.
Not really, no.
No. Just like straight up.
Yeah, it's just names.
Zoe.
Yeah. Or Zoe. A lot of people call me Zoe.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Maddie? She could
Mad
be
Dog.
Eminem.
No, Mad Dog.
Oh, so there are some
There's
nicknames
some,
coming
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, talk me through today, because you were last chance saloon in the semis, weren't you?
Yeah, basically. You know, I put down my first run. I was pretty stoked to put down my first run. The judges didn't reward it. I kind of missed a grab, so like I knew I had to up it on my second run. And then I got bumped out of the top 12 after my first run, and then I knew I had to put down another run. It had to be a good run, so I was kind of at the top. Like, I switched things up, switched my run up a little bit, and then I was just like, the vibe and the energy, everyone was going huge. I was like, I need to go huge. So I just kind of dropped in, went with speed, and just tried to go to the moon.
It feels like there's a really strong, solid mojo in the US team at the moment. For a start, there's loads of you over here.
For sure.
And then secondly, it's that massive crew seems to be really giving everyone a good vibe. It was the same in slopestyle yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's awesome that we got this many people to come over here this year, because LAAX, everyone loves it here. So the more like we can bring our people over here, the more I feel like the other nations are going to bring people over here. And then it's just going to grow the event and just become better and better. But it's really fun that we're all over here, and it's all a super good vibe. Everyone's homies, and it's super fun.
Okay, well, there's a lot of different elements to the LAAX Open here, and one of the strongest initiatives that LAAX as a resort pushes is its Green Style initiative. And there's no sign that climate change is going to be fixed anytime this century, so there's no time that LAAX are going to take their foot off their gas in trying to reduce, reuse and recycle all of their waste and really stamp down on that carbon footprint. Let's take a closer look at what they've been doing.
I love coming to LAAX and to see what they've done, like trying to make it as green as possible. It is so good because obviously we all know that climate change is happening and it's really sad, but when people go out their way to like change the whole resort and make it really greener, it's so much better, and I'm really glad that they're doing that.
You know, my sport revolves around the weather, the snow conditions, and whether it's too warm, too cold, rainy, snowy, or whether we just don't have any snow at all. So it's on the forefront of my mind, and I try and do my best to, you know, live environmentally smart.
It's really easy for people to just go to the kiosk and buy plastic water bottles, but in the US it's really big to use reusable water bottles, and I think by having fountains all over LAAX it will kind of inspire people to just bring up a reusable bottle and reduce their plastic waste.
Recycle and reuse, that's something that, you know, people have been doing for a while and trying to spread the word about. I think that's something that's really smart. You know, we want to obviously reduce the amount of waste that we have in our oceans. Yeah, anything you can do to help is necessary.
I want to do as much as I can to like offset my carbon footprint. Obviously we have to travel as part of the job being a snowboarder, so I became vegetarian to offset that, so I don't eat any meat anymore.
Like, I really love meat and it's the best way for me to get my protein, but I think it's also good to consciously realize how much it affects the environment and try and just lessen your footprint if you can.
I think it's probably the greenest place I've seen, with all the solar panels and everything. They do a really nice job here, and I wish more places were like this one.
I think it's really easy when the people around you are using reusable bottles or they're also vegan or vegetarian. It kind of helps you just kick yourself in the butt and be like, why am I not doing that?
Definitely one of the greenest resorts that I've ever come across, if not the greenest, but you guys probably travel a whole lot more than me. Do you notice a difference here, or is in the States, is it something that's happening at the same speed?
I think it's happening a lot as well in the US. Definitely here with all the water fountains, I think it's cool, and the vegan restaurant that they've added into LAAX is a really good idea. I think also the US is pretty progressive with the whole reducing their carbon footprint and consciously thinking about the plastic waste and everything like that. So.
Yeah, it would seem pretty short-sighted, as they said in the piece there, if your business is snow, not to try and be as proactive as possible.
Yeah. I think we definitely need to, wherever we are, you know, riding snowboards, like, you definitely got to be conscious of it and make it the biggest effort you can to be productive and be green.
Yeah, like Jake Pate said, if you think you can do something, then get on with it. There are no excuses anymore. LAAX going for completely carbon neutral, first ever resort in the world, and year by year we'll bring you updates on that, on how they're doing. They've certainly made some big progress this year. Right now though, half-pipe finals are going to go down on Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. You can watch on LAAX.com/open, and it's been broadcast all over the world. We've got German, French and English commentary. I'll be taking care of that. Or you can come to LAAX. If you're anywhere close to us in Switzerland, then it's well worth coming to stand on the side of the pipe, because you really get a feel for how big these guys go. Chase, quickly. There is a big rivalry starting to build between Yuto Totsuka and Scotty James, and it feels like they're pulling pipe riding in two different directions as well.
Yeah, it's definitely two different directions. You know, Scotty's definitely pushing all four 1260s, trying to do it every which way possible. And Yuto's just going to the absolute moon and pushing a lot of the front side, you know, the YOLO and the cab YOLO and stuff like that. So, you know, it's definitely two different vibes, but they both have really good runs and they both slay it. So.
Okay, what do you make of it, Zoe?
I think it's really cool. I think they're both doing like very different things for the sport. They're in like generally they're both progressing it. I think they're just both doing it in their own way, which is really great for women's and men's because it pushes the men to try and keep up and it pushes the women to try and do the same.
Okay, let's take a closer look at this rivalry now. Yuto Totsuka versus Scotty James.
It's definitely a nice feeling to come into this. They still haven't been defeated yet, as people have been saying, but you know, I just focus on the things that are important to me, and that's coming here and doing the best that I can and riding the pipe the way that I love to. And I mean, the whole field's quite stacked. It's, you know, I don't come into these competitions expecting anything. I've got to bring my A game, and everyone's riding really well, and especially in this half pipe. So yeah, I think it'll be a great battle on Saturday night, and really looking forward to it.
She's so crazy. It's so higher, and yeah.
Yuto is great. He's rides transition amazing. He's you know, he's definitely hot on my heels, and he's great to watch. I enjoy watching him ride, and yeah, he's always right there with me in the finals, so it should be good.
I want to beat Scotty James. Yeah.
Don't forget, if you're looking for a way to bunk off work tomorrow morning, slopestyle finals will be live on LAAXOPEN women's and then men's. The course is off the chart creative, and there's some brilliant riders throwing down on there. Red Gerard, Judd Henkes and Fridge Street, well worth checking out. We're going to be live again tomorrow at 8 p.m. from, if you thought you'd seen dope accommodation in a resort, then you've seen nothing until you've seen the Rocks Resort. We'll be live from 8 p.m. tomorrow. Zoe, Chase, thank you so much. Good luck in the finals, Chase and Zoe. I'm sure we'll see you hanging around the finals tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolute pleasure. See you tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Oh my god.